It's Monday, and it is Monday, y'all. It is October the 12th, and we are breezing through school. We're learning so much about science every day. So, we're going to go into our lesson for the day. Don't forget to read the objectives out loud or write them down to ensure that you know what we're doing every day. The first thing you're going to do is click the screencast, and you'll be watching this, which is me, and I'll go through the lessons with you. You're first going to watch the first video called Graphing Motions Through Stories. You're going to hear how we graph and listen to the story to make sure that our graph matches the story. So in a point, as we are going through measuring and graphing for motion, we need to hear how people see how people perform motions so that we can get those visuals in our head and then we can create a graph. For example, remember when we saw the horizontal line, we knew that a car was not in motion. It was at rest. And so therefore, the time continued, but the distance did not increase or decrease. Second, you will watch the video below called The Jogging Excursion. It's with Mr. Funny Bunny. Now pay close attention to that video because it is a part of our discussion for today. And finally, Miss Manley wants you to make sure you do the interactive assignment. The interactive assignment is not difficult at all. What you're going to do is click on the link in Schoology. It's going to take you to this page, which says Graph That Motion. When you get here, click on the blue box to go ahead and maximize it. Then begin your activity. There are 11 animations here. You do not have to do them in any order. Once you complete an animation, it's going to put a little check next to it to let you know that animation is done. Miss Manley is asking that you do at least 6 of the 11 animations. That's right, I said 6 of the 11 animations. So let's look at one animation. This is animation 1. You're going to watch the video. And as you watch the video, pay close attention to what it's doing. Let's start that video back over. The car is moving. Then it stops. It's at rest. Remember the horizontal line. And now the car is moving again. So we need to find the graph that matches the video we just saw. So let's click A, B, C, D, and we're clicking A through K because any one of these graphs can match the picture we saw. So let's click A. A, it shows a graph where the car is accelerating. Remember, we learned this on Friday. It's not constant because we see the slope. So the car is accelerating. Let's go to B. Well, B shows us that the car is moving, but it's telling us about velocity. It does show that there's no motion, and then the car takes off. But look, it also shows that there's nothing here, and look at where our time is labeled. We also would have to pay attention to this graph, that this graph not only has positive numbers, it also has some negative values. Let's look at C. C shows us it's just a constant straight line with the negative values. Let's go to D. D shows us deceleration. Remember we talked about if the line is going in the opposite direction, there is some deceleration occurring and the car is returning to its original point. E, that's constant, and we don't see any horizontal lines in E, and we know that our yellow car stopped. I'm going to play the video again. It stopped. So let's go on to F. We don't think F is the answer. Let's look at G. Start position, taking off. Then there's a rest, then deceleration. Let's look at H. I. J. Then K. So Miss Manley wants to pick the right answer. But if she gets it incorrect, it's okay. Because if Miss Manley picks an answer that is not correct, it will tell me it's not correct and they want me to start over. However,